Now, I know you're just waiting for an official statement on the offal. The offal, do you know what the offal is? The offal is the official Liverpool Football Club website. That's what we called it back in the 1990s, late 1990s, early 2000s, the offal. You're sat there waiting for an official statement, you know, the announcement that we've signed our number 6, right? And it could come at any second, couldn't it, guys? I'm not waiting for that. Do you know what I'm waiting for? Shall I tell you what I'm waiting for? I am waiting for Paul Joyce at the Times to surface. I am. Now, we had David Ornstein yesterday, right? And I think that the information that David Ornstein put out yesterday came from someone within FSG. I'm not going to go over why I think that. If you watch yesterday's videos about that, or video, or touching on that subject, that will explain it to you. But I don't think that that came from someone within Liverpool Football Club. I think it came from FSG. So if you're Joyce, you're like, hang on a minute. Well, what the fuck? Why aren't you telling me? Why are you not going with me? Right? To which I think Edwards, which some people will be pedantic now and say he's not Liverpool Football Club. To which I think Edwards and or Hughes will say, actually, Paul, it wasn't. We didn't brief him. It came from, from whatever. That's what I think. So I think if you're Joyce right now, you're like, you come on, feed me, right? You know what I'm saying? And I think Joyce now, these big journals, they might all be like pals and that, whatever, but they're in competition against each other, right? So Joyce is now, he'll be the one, I think, that will come out with a name, all right? It won't be vague. I think he'll come out with a name. And I think that every night this week, you should be waiting to see if he surfaces. I mean, he could jump in during the day, obviously. But usually when I'm about to just have me Horlicks and go to sleep, the fucker surfaces then, makes my life a nightmare. So I would just be waiting to see what Joyce has to say. Yes, we pay attention to Ornstein, but Joyce is key here, because Joyce will be coming from Edwards stroke Hughes, right? What's the purpose of the video? The purpose of the video is, maybe you're not, maybe you haven't followed my content for a long time or whatever. I'm just trying to say to you right now, I want you, if you don't already know this, because I know that a lot of people that follow my content will be thinking the same as me, is you should be watching for Paul Joyce at the Times. It does have an X account, right? So if you have X, you look him up, Paul Joyce, right? And make sure you get the right one. Check the amount of followers or whatever. And then you should set a notification, right? If you've got X on your phone, and then you'll know. And he doesn't put something out every fucking, 10 seconds, like Romano or something like that, because Romano's just printing money, When Joyce speaks, we listen. And whenever he does speak, I will then review what he said so that we can see why we're being told this. Remember what I tell you, right? Whenever you see Ornstein or Joyce publish something, why is it out there? If it's like an official move, like Liverpool are about to complete the signing of, then that really is just being informative, right? But if it's not at that stage, there is a reason for it. There is a reason that Ornstein put that tweet out yesterday saying Liverpool have identified their number 6 is not in the Premier League. There is a reason for that, right? So, and I think, I don't know, I think I might do a video about that, another video about that. So I'll leave it there at that point. This video is to tell you to listen out for Paul Joyce. Because I'm telling you, he'll have seen that yesterday and he'll be saying to his friends, like, why, what's going on? Like, why are you not briefing me along this? Why? Not like, why are you telling him and not me? It's just like, I don't get it. What's the crack? Or, if you don't want to imagine he's having that conversation, he's saying, well, can you tell me more about it? What's going on? So rest assured, Joyce will be in the background speaking to people at Liverpool right now. And maybe he's got it, but can't go with it yet. So that's why it's important just to wait and see. All right? Because that's what I'm doing. So if you appreciate this video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, all right, you can hit the super thanks button, which is the love heart under my videos, and I will give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's morning briefing. So listen out for Joyce.